It's a social showdown in Queensland, Australia. You're watching the Superb Tag Challenger Series as Kiss My Pass take on the Street Taggers at the Brothers St. Brendan's Rugby League Club in Rockley. I'm Dallas Stafford alongside Andrew Party. It's Chaser Margin with a 25-point lead, 10 minutes each way in these thrilling contests. As we close out this brilliant day here, we get ready to kick off this game.
Oh, that was in! That was in! Oh, my mum, that was in! Oh,
Bit of banner early there, Dallin, and he's kicked it out on the full. So not a good start for these guys.
That's what happens sometimes, right? A little overeager to get things going. And you mentioned these teams have played each other already early in competition and a 25-point lead. How will that sit up here for the Street Taggers? They're in red and white with the stripes, looking for a little jump step there. Plays around the fringes. Nice little quick pick and go as well around. Excellent players on both sides here. They have an early chance to attack. Some good camera work as well from our crew. Nice little switch. Trying to have space on the outside. Just knocked down there from blue and black. Kiss My Pants. Also love the names here, Potty, from the teams.
Yeah, Kiss My Pass is a good one. These guys look like they're going to go on attack very early here. With a knockdown there, they've given them an opportunity.
Here comes a drift on the outside. Oh, beautiful showing going straight through the corner. Oh, it's the arrow to celebrate as well. Brilliant score in the end. Dion Smith.
Yeah, it was a great try here in zone one, and he scored in the left corner to add some more points to it. And he finishes it off there. He goes through the hole there with a small twist and a small turn, scores in the left corner, and he gives us the Jai Arrow try celebration. So well done to him.
Yeah, raising awareness for MND. Remarkable score and first touch in this game. 29 points to nothing with that little bonus point lead. And of course, the X Challenge on display, Party, such a vital part of this game, isn't it?
Certainly is. So the Street Taggers have started 25 points in front, now moved to 29. Kiss My Pass have it all in front of them. But if they can get that X Challenge, they'll be right back in this game.
Deep kick. Big one handled well here. Here's a first chance here for Kiss My Pass, trying to skip through a few tackles. Some nice little footwork as well. Really impressed with a lot of these younger players who could combine nicely. Smith gets it on the outside. Nice little run there from the mullet. And they're stepping back in. Some good creative play until possession has been lost initially. Be able to pick up here with some little footwork also. And it's Cooper Linnedeckers with some good skills as the mullet streaks away. Some good running there. Max Castle. He's certainly one to watch, isn't he, Potty?
He certainly is. He's got a lot of talent. He's got a good chat too. He's always chatting on the field. So very entertaining, Max Castles.
Here we go. Possession here for Kiss My Pants now. Jacobson with a big dummy. A little kick through. Oh, that's too cool. Over he goes. What a score.
Yeah, it was a nice try. Not much going on there from zone one, and they've scored in the left standard. So that's the first part of their X Challenge sorted. So they're definitely on the right track. They shifted early in that earlier in that set of six, which got them down the field quite quickly. So they've done very well there. Nice try. First part of the X Challenge done.
Let's hear from the try scorer now.
Talking through that dummy, bro. Oh, that dummy. Wait, it got all of them. 8 of them. Too easy.
Oh, great skills. The little kick through. I just love the little kick and go as well. We've seen it from Hurricane Harvey in previous games as well. It's just so hard to defend. Dylan Jacobs been doing really well. So on the board, 29-3, 3 minutes gone. This one comes off the back here.
Yeah, come off his knee and it's gone out, and they're going to get the ball back again here. Kiss My Pass for another opportunity down in the down in zone one.
Yeah, great attacking opportunity. If you're able to kick deep, force it in the back there. Nate Johnson moves it to the left. The try scorer, Jacobson. High ball to handle. Dummy then the outside of Castle. Again, it's knocked down, so they keep possession. Kiss My Pass. They'll give us some nice passes around the back here. Sarin. That's Dylan Sarin. He's got some good feet as well. Just gets tagged. Keep it tight around the fringes. Within 5 now. Strong D needed here from the Street Taggers. Just coming back a bit here. All about the space.
Trying to give himself some room here, Dale, to attack the line. They really need to score here.
You saw a big dive there from Castle. Not happening. Another short range dive. Still possession.
No, they've turned it over. There's a knock on there, so they're going to bring it out. But I think he's going to be a knock on. So it's not a tap. It's going to be a play the ball in line where the knock on happened.
Yeah, good eyes there to catch that. Street Taggers. Early possession with that first score. Now they've got it. Oh, busting free. Can you believe it? The big unit motoring away. He's like a fridge on the run. Still going. Chase is coming. Taylor will score. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a very good try there. And it's from zone 3 too, which gives them a lot of points. It's just lazy defense here. There's nothing more to it. They just weren't onto it. They didn't think he'd get through. Very deceiving. Straight through. High knees. The chase is on. I think he was in a bit of quicksand there, Dow. And he scored his try and left standard. So I think that might be the first part of their X challenge too, which is not good for Kiss My Pass.
Yeah, wonderful strike from the Street Tigers indeed. The fridge on the move. We'll have a chat pitch side now.
Dill, putting the team on the back, mate, on your back.
Dead.
Oh, great run. Beautiful breakout. That's the thing. Some of the tries just need to be 1 or 2 meters. Others could be full length of the field effort. 34 points to 3 right now. Don't forget they had the 25-point lead. Oh, a little roll over the top. They don't see that a lot, Buddy.
No, it's very acrobatic there. I think he got himself tripped up a little bit. They're throwing this ball wide very early because it worked for him last time. Hopefully it works for him again.
Yeah, Kiss My Pass with a little bit of space to work. Some lovely footwork as well. Oh, that's genius stepping. Dylan Sarin will score. Castle set it up early. Sarin with a try. Wonderful work. X challenge completed.
Yeah, it's a fantastic try, this one. They shifted left here. And the Street Tigers, I think they were sleeping on the inside. When they came back, they went left, and then the Street Tigers sort of switched off defensively on the inside. And this young fella, how about his feet? Straight through, missed a few through, stepped a few through a few people, and a beautiful, beautiful try. And that gives them their X challenge, mate. So now they're 32, and Street Tigers are 34. They're in range now.
Mate, we might have to clip that up for that Instagram you were talking about before.
Yeah, bro. Everyone can find me at DSAR.
Oh, they can definitely find him. You can find those feet. Kiss My Feet, it should be called. Wow, wonderful footwork. This is what I was saying. It's amazing to see the talent on display. And
the best thing about the Challenger series is self-promotion, and these boys know how to do that really well, Dow.
They certainly do. Now the score is interesting. 34-32. Kiss My Pass trailing by just the 2 points. This time able to scoop this one up, the Street Tigers. So they go from their own goal line. Oh, that's a nice little kick and stab on, almost picked up. Castle has this on the other end. Just dropped to the ground there. Dangerous play here from both sides. Street Taggers now pick. Oh, and again, busting free. Nope, there's a tag missing.
A few errors here early in the game. Both teams need to settle.
Bag to call this one back.
Yeah,
Talking about the values of the sides, Potty, with the salary cap here, with Street Tigers valued at 72,000, Kiss My Pass valued at 66,000. Tell us a little bit more about the values of the sides and what's the max they can be.
Well, each player has a value, and their value goes up and down after each Challenger series. So at this present time, all the players put together in their team, Kiss My Passes on 66,000, and Street Tags are valued at 72,000. Each team is allowed $76,000.
Okay, nice. That's great. So each player has their certain value, which is fantastic, and they can increase it and decrease it as their season goes on, right?
Yep, correct. So every time they play, it can increase and decrease depending on how many points they accumulate themselves.
That's a nice tag here. So Kiss My Pass coming back here. 2.5 to go into the first half. It's 34-32. One exciting close to today's action. Castle again with a mullet on the outside. He gets a nice pass. That'll bring him back here. Can they get something here on the board? Still in the first half. It's a nice little dummy. Then the kick through. So hard to defend. Trickery on display. Xavier Smith scoops up and scores and gets the dive as well. Another one for the socials. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great try there by Xavier Smith. A short kick for himself from zone 2. And with no fullback or wingers covering, it's easy points for Zave. If you had noticed that the play before, the team's shifted left again. They can see it's their strength. It's the way they're going to get out of their own area. So well done to Zave. He really did well there. It was a great little short kick.
We can have a chat with a try
Too
scorer.
easy, brother.
Finally got my try. Very happy with that.
What do you reckon, zone 2?
Yeah.
Zone 2, so cheeky 5 points.
Yeah. Just light.
So, Party, amazing work there. So now it's 38-9. Explain what happened there in the point shift.
So as soon as they got the 25 points, Street Taggers go back to their current game score. So they're down to 9 points, and Kiss My Pass are obviously a long way in front. But that can change very, very quickly. Street Taggers just get this X challenge, and it'll be on again. They'll be back up to their, they'll be back in front, I would say. Oh no, they'd be 35, 25, they'd be 34. So 34 points. They need a few more points here, Street Taggers, and I'd say that's what they're going to be looking to do in the second half.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Keeps everything fresh, keeps everything exciting. As we can see, Kiss My Pass with that lead. They have possession after a nice little kick through from the Street Taggers, trying to force them back here in their zone.
Bit of push and shove there at the marker there, Dal. So they've got a penalty. They've just asked Street Taggers back into this game. If they keep doing these little things, it's gonna be not good for them. They've got to keep them away. They've got to try and keep defending this total.
Oh, reaching and diving. There's a nice tag to stop the certain try. Street Taggers here.
Amazing tag down.
Collins getting close. Another good tag. Such a skill set to be able to rip one of these tags when somebody's diving so close to the ground. Street Taggers again, this time. The loose pass. Bouncing ball here as halftime approaches. Couple of nice little outside steps back on the inside here. Time looking to elapse here soon. Kiss My Pass have had a stunning opening half. Numbers on the right-hand side. Decide to keep it. Tag is called. And this will take us to the halftime break. Phenomenal scenes here in the first half. 10 minutes gone. 38 points to 9 at halftime in the social showdown. And Paddy, we've seen an extraordinary change around in events, haven't we?
Yeah, we certainly have, mate. At half time, Kiss My Pass have chased the margin down so far, and to be honest, with little effort, honestly. I think the way they throw that ball around, if they continue that, they've got the outside players to really move on with it. They've probably almost scored every set that they've had the ball. A few little errors are probably hurting them. So Street Taggers got it all in front of them now.
Oh, here we go. Second half already about to go in this thrilling game. So on the left of your screen, it's the Street Taggers in red and white. Big booming kick here to Kiss My Pass in blue and black. So taking it to the lines, Xavier Smith. We saw him with a nice little try in the first half, the kick through. And Chase, that's an element of the game I really enjoy because it's so tough to defend. There they try it, but it's blocked beautifully. Some footwork here from Street Taggers. And Paddy, that's one way to stop things, isn't it?
Well, it is, mate, but, you got to be a little bit smarter. Kiss My Pass, they've got to understand they're in front. Why are they trying to do a little kick like that? All they need to do is get down the other end. I don't understand why you do that. You've just let Street Taggers in. They only need a next challenge to get right into this game. So we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, that's exactly right. A hand comes out to knock that one down, so it'll stay with the Street Taggers. But you're absolutely right. You have to have game sense as well, because now it's given an opportunity here for the Street Taggers. We know how dangerous they can be. So they go to the left. Good acceleration. Weaving a little bit of magic. Looking for that quick collect and straight through and scoring. The fridge is in again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some great dummy half work here. He's dragged in 2 players there. And I think it might be Dion Smith has hit a really, really good hole and scored there. And that has given them their X challenge, which we spoke about before. And now that's moved them to 62 points. And this is the problem.
Was this down to the halftime?
Yeah, the halftime.
That's
That's what it was. No, Wayne Bennett rang us and said we have to do it. So shout out Wayne Bennett.
The arrow comes up as well. 62-38. You mentioned that. So Kiss My Pass, kick away possession. It leads to next challenge accepted and received from the Street Taggers. Now they're well in front.
Yeah, it was comes down to that early error, doesn't it? It just brings them back into the game, and now, now they're going to have to do a lot of work to catch this. Kiss my pass.
So we mentioned Max Castle, ranked 12th globally, predicted rank of 7th globally. He's on the rise. Here he goes straight through. Castle again with a mullet. Beautiful shape and go. He could have given it on the outside, but has them on the front foot. That's where they need it. Kiss my pass needs some injection here. Oh, it's a big step. Wow, another one. Jacobson really toying with the D. Throws it to the right-hand side. Support arrives. Taggers come in. Dylan Jacobson certainly impressed with his hot, fancy feet. Kiss my pass. Creating a little bit of space, but it's a good tag that shut down that offense on that far right-hand side. They trail 62-38. Castle, Magician in midfield, tries to pull some strings. The ball's loose. So the street tag is able to get this. We mentioned a couple of errors, Party, from both sides and proving pretty costly in this tight game.
Well, it's costing Kiss My Pass, definitely. They had an opportunity down that end. I think they're starting to look at the score and see how far behind they are, and they're starting to try to do probably a little bit too much. They've got the talent here to score from zone 2 and zone 3. And I just think they just need to settle down, just get the ball wide, but they've got to go forward first.
Here comes Kiss My Pass yet again, putting it to the boot. Just gone too far. So Kiss My Pass currently sitting at 39th spot on the men's world leaderboard. Predicted rank at the end of the year of 35. Oh, some good foot. Again, some wonderful stepping.
Yeah,
this is number 6. Yeah, Dylan Sarin.
Yeah, for the first half. He's got some great feet. I think they need to look to him for a few points in this second half.
Absolutely. Yes, possession now, looking hungry. Here's Castle again. With that mullet just shining through. A cap of his. He decides to go forward.
Yeah, they have to attack. They can't stand there and wait for the opposition to come to them. They've got to stand there. They've got to keep playing. So we'll see what Max has got up his sleeve here.
Here's my pass now. Have to score. Castle. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What was that called? Checkmate from Castle.
There's the corkscrew. Yeah, straight through the pair of them. He's not a small unit either. So straight through, corkscrew, into the middle. That's extra points as well. So well done. Max has done really, really well there.
I have never seen anything like it in my time. Castle, Maxi Castle, the corkscrew. That is brilliant.
Thank you. Bit of a lolly break, mate.
Lolly.
That's the secret.
I shit myself. I was so scared. Oh. I'm a big boy. Sorry, ref. What's the score?
Yeah, what a
I'm
body.
not sure what nickname you're going to give him, mate, because he deserves one. He's gone in for a lolly as well. He's got it all happening, the old Max Castle.
He really does. I'm going to have to think of a good one because, I mean, he deserves it. Unbelievable player. Great personality as well. It's what you want in this beautiful game.
Well, you can't call him the king, mate. He can't be king of the castle. We've already got one king. We can't have two.
Exactly. You're right about that. He'll get something soon. Street Tag is now with possession. It's been a couple of good scores here. So 62-43 so far. 5 minutes to go. And the Street Taggers have been lethal with possession. Can they come up with some more magic on that far side? The switch. Oh, it's been almost pinched the other way, but it stays with the Street Taggers. They're going to go through and score here. Just when you thought it was being intercepted, Hayden Collins comes in.
Wow. The magician Collins. Have a look at this one. He's pulled something out of a hat here. The possession was in the other guy's hands. It was in Sarin's hands and he's stolen it. Actually, his wife is also on the usually on the leaderboard there. Courtney's usually on the leaderboard for the ladies section. So he's collecting some points for himself out of zone 2 and in the middle. So well done to the magician. He's done very well.
Superb skills indeed. You're right, plucking it out from the defender's hands himself.
That's going to make it very, very tough now for Kiss My Pass to catch him. And again, comes down to silly errors. Errors again. These guys have got to understand they've got to just work the ball down the field and they've got to keep scoring tries.
So not long to go. 4 minutes in this game. It's 68-43. The Street Taggers lead Kiss My Pass. They'll have possession to take it up here.
That gives them a little bit of hope. They've kicked it out on the full there, so we go back to halfway for a tap restart. Kiss My Pass will have an opportunity here. They need to get over the line. They need to get over the line very, very quickly.
They've got some dangerous players we mentioned. Really impressed with Matt Sarin, valued at 4,000. The hot feet, the corkscrew castle as well. There's Sarin, goes to the right-hand side. Little half break there, almost coming through.
I think they've got talent all over the field, Dal. They've just got to learn. It's got to work out how to use it to their advantage.
Loose ball, able to screw up here. Jacobson, we've seen he's jump stepping his feet. This time he pops one over the top, little basketball pass. Space with a kick through. That's some beautiful work. Sarin's the one after this one. We mentioned him. He's simply sensational. What a score. That's
a great try. Again, it's a little bit, as you said, it's a nice basketball pass from Dylan over to Dylan Sarin. And Sarin, wow, can't he play? He's got some good footwork. He's even got a short kicking game. Goes through, scores from zone 2 and in the middle, which is important. There's more points for this team because they need them to chase this margin.
Yeah, what a score. Dylan Sarin, he's valued at 8,000. It's Matt Sarin valued at 4,000. And Hayden Sarin, 8,000 as well. Excellent score. 68-49. They're back in this game. You can see them hustling to get to the halfway line. They know it's 3 minutes to go. This is where the game gets tense for the last little bit of a finish here. Again, Potty, another reason why this game is so exciting.
Well, it is, mate, because they've got to, even if you're behind, you can't give up because every point you get and every point you defend helps you on the leaderboard. We've got to break down the sideline here, Dow.
Geez, beautiful break. Some great gas still going. Finally, the tag comes in. That was some wonderful work. Going on the outside as well. Did not expect that from Jeff Hayes. Showing some great speed and now the Beard with possession. And the Street Tigers really bring this wave of momentum upfield. And no tag, try.
Way too easy. Way too easy. Just a walkover try for Brodie Monahan. I think fatigue has probably set in there. If you have a look, it's our man Sarin. He's just run the length of the field down the other way. I think he tried to defend that break down the sideline. So a bit of fatigue there, reaching for the tags and not getting it. Just makes it an easy walk-in try for him.
Yeah, beautiful breakout though. There was Monahan scores again. He's had a very good game in number 10 jumper. Great skills, 71-49. They really have turned it on in this game.
The late points are really starting to hurt Kiss My Pass, and not just in this game, but also on the leaderboard. So down the track, at the end of the bi-monthly, you might see that this game and the last 5 minutes has hurt them a little bit.
Here comes Castle now with that brilliant corkscrew try in the first half. You're also on the podcast as well, educating about this game and keeping people informed. Tell us a bit more about what you guys unpack there.
Well, on the podcast, mate, we go through a lot of things. We try and make and explain how the game and the point systems work. We go head-to-head with some players. We look at team head-to-head as well. We have been speaking a lot about those last 2 games, the chase the margin games. And even if you're behind, you really need to defend still. You need not to give up. You've got to keep chasing points because if you keep chasing points, it adds points to your leaderboard. And that's what you're looking to do. You want to finish the bi-monthly on a high.
Well, here goes Kiss My Pass, looking to finish this game on a high. Some nice support arrives. There's Castle with a kick through. I don't believe it. That is genius. He scores again. Oh, that is fabulous to watch. He certainly is 1 star on display.
And like we said in the first half, he scored here from zone 2 and in the middle. We said it in the first half. Whenever they shifted the ball, they looked dangerous with their outside players. And they've done it again here from zone 2. Bit of a kick back there. And he's looking for support. And Max has just followed him up, gone through, short kick, regather, and he's gone over. I think he either gets a cramp or he pulls a muscle here. I'm not too sure. It's not enough lollies, I think. Not enough lollies for Max. But a fantastic try, good team try. And again, that's important for them because they need to keep clicking these points over for the leaderboard. So well done to them.
Yeah, great score. A little bit of cramp creeping in. We're going to hear what it is in a second.
How's that calf, mate?
We're getting cramps, man. I seen his legs open, a little nutty. Felt like I was Australia FIFA player. I should have been playing today.
Amazing. All right, 40 seconds to go in the game. It's 71-55. And the Street Tigers, they have possession here to close things out with 30 seconds to go. It's been an enthralling game. 25-point chase the margin. They were behind in the game, and that's the nature, as you said. They're able
to try and defend here, Dow. They've really got to defend this.
Oh, but some great linking and space opens up as they rip it wide. Big pass over the top.
Great try.
Wow, what a score.
Yeah, a really good try there. Tony's come out of dummy half there, picked out Max, who's probably cramped up from his last run. The defensive line didn't move at all. They've opened up some big holes here. Monaghan, he offloads for a primary assist to Dion Smith, who scores in the left corner from zone 2. And I think that's the nail in the coffin, mate, for Kiss My Pass.
Indeed. What a display from Street Tigers. Very, very impressed with their ability to link up and get it done. Full time approaching here, 76-55 so far. And that will be it in this game. Wow, what a display we have seen from these two excellent sides. The arrow to close things out as well. Tremendous scenes. What a game. Final score, 76-55. Kiss My Pass and the Street Tigers. Street Tigers, phenomenal party.
Yeah, mate, we look at the timeline quickly here, Dal. It was a try for try in the second half. But the X-challenge early by the Street Tigers did all the damage. Too many errors there by Kiss My Pass and gave too many opportunities.
Yeah, amazing game. Well, thanks for joining us here in Queensland for the Challenger Series. For Andrew, Potty Pie, entire crew, I'm Dallin Stanford saying thanks for watching, you sleek sensations. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, champions.